Disney is closing its immersive Star Wars hotel a year after opening. So it was March of last year where they came out, had all these promotions, had the cringe singing that got deleted, that they were shamed into deleting. It was so laughable, and it didn't look like Star Wars, it didn't feel like Star Wars, and it was set in an era where nobody wanted. It was literally set in the worst era you could possibly set something, between The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, just like what they themed Galaxy's Edge after.
Yep.
And they had all these people, these shills, these fake fan influencers out there to try to convince families, to try to separate families from $6,000 to go on this thing. Oh, it's totally worth the money, guys, even though we didn't pay. And now here we are, dwindling attendance, firing cast members, cutting all these shows, and now they finally just admit defeat. It's done. And on September 30th, this will be done. 18 months after it first launched. This is pathetic.
$1 billion project. And again, you're talking about something that has been put into a situation where it would not fail if things were done even somewhat right. We're talking about the most visited place on the planet, Walt Disney World. It's the most visited place in the world. It is the largest single site employer in the entire country, maybe the world. I don't know if that's the case, but it's definitely the largest single site place for employees in the country. So you already have everything going in your favor from that perspective. So you already have numbers. You already have people visiting the area. You have a built-in infrastructure of Star Wars, which is one of the biggest brands of all time. And you have destroyed yourself with this, because people were rejecting it, because they reject Disney Star Wars. They have rejected Disney Star Wars since The Last Jedi, and it has been a failure over and over and over again. This was a particular project that I never went to the Galactic Starcruiser. Jay didn't go either. But on like from the outside looking in and what it was presented as, it was never going to succeed. What it should have been, and if you know anything about Walt Disney World's a massive property, twice the size of Manhattan. They have about 20 or 30 resort hotels on property, and they're all themed to different things, whether it be upscale stuff or whether it be animated stuff. They're really cool. A lot of them are really, really cool. What you needed with a Star Wars themed hotel was simply that. Just make a fucking hotel themed to George Lucas's Star Wars. Not all of the bells and whistles, not all of this bullshit about all-day cosplay and all-day schedules and all of this immersion and all of that. And the fact that they based it around things that no one cared about with the title of Star Wars on it, $6,000 a night, it was never going to succeed.
And apparently all this started getting discovered. It wasn't even like some official announcement or whatever. It all got discovered when people tried to book. Like they had, through a travel agency, they were trying to book this, and they're like, yeah, we actually, we can't, we're shutting down. You know what I mean? So I don't even think it was supposed to come out in this way, but this is the statement that we get. Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser is one of our most creative projects ever and has been praised by our guests and recognized for setting a new bar for innovation and immersive entertainment. This premium boutique experience gave us the opportunity to try new things on a smaller scale of 100 rooms. And as we prepare for its final voyage, we'll take what we've learned to create future experiences that can reach more of our guests and fans. And you're 100% right. If they just did a normal hotel, but made it Star Wars themed, it would do so much better.
It'd be the coolest thing ever.
It'd be cool, and you had people coming back because it doesn't cost them. Well, if you're going to Disney, it'll probably cost an arm and a leg, but it won't cost your entire body, which is what the Starcruiser costs. But even with all that being said, I know there are people out there that if you had themed this original trilogy, if you had themed this prequel era,
done.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah. $6,000. What's $6,000? They don't care. But you put it in an era where there's just not this passionate fan base. You put it in an era specifically where your passionate fans have rejected it time and time again. They don't want to go there and hear about the First Order. They don't want to sit there and watch a battle between Rey and Kylo Ren. They want to go experience Star Wars they care about.